Taurus, welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be an Astroflower reading from the 20th to the 26th of June. We're going through that equinox, that solstice. Yeah, so if you want to know more about the Astroflower, go down in the links below. There's loads of things going on. Just for a basic sort of thing, this is your relationship side and this is your money and financial side of life. Let's see what's going on straight away. These are the karmic paths here, so there's definitely something waking up in you by the message that are coming through there. It's all about it's all about waking up, basically. Realization by the things of it. If we were just reading the card, we'll get the message in a minute. On the financial sort of side, this could be conflicts and stuff like that, but I don't think it is. We'll come back to that as well. I think it's a really good thing for you, actually, Taurus. And on the overall vibration, yeah, brilliant. I think this is a really good time for you, Taurus. I think you're going to really have a good week. Let's have a look what's going on in the overall reading. It's like you're running a race. You're running a 1,500 meter, a long distance race, and you're coming into that last sort of like 200 meters, and you're ready to step up a gear and run into the end of the line, as it were. And it seems like things are going to be picking up. The pace of things are going to be picking up a lot more for you, really, Taurus. And that could have something to do with the eclipse. The solstice. Which is looking very bright. As I said last week, this week that's just gone will be a bit sort of calm. It's there. It's almost everything's on pause. And the sunspots that are coming around the corner, if you've seen on Somatic TV, which there's a report out this week, on the new flare system or the new sunspot system that's coming around the corner. I think that's going to kick off on the 21st. It's going to be great to see what's going on in this reading. But it's all building to the future, so it's all out the front at the moment. It's really out the front. Let's just get the overall message from the overall energy that's flowing through you. Last week was there were times for questions, and now is not that time. It's similar to that, but this is more, I would say, more of a case of it's now a time to do and tie up the loose ends next week. So you may have a lot on your plate this week, Taurus. And if you've got a lot on your plate, sometimes it's good to actually do a lot of things, get things moving. It's like spinning plates in a way. Once you start spinning one plate, you can leave it to spin and then move on to another plate. And that's what it seems like. This energy at the moment this week, you're going to have to be a little bit everywhere. But that's going to be a good thing for you. It will help you to explore new avenues in life. And I think this is general. I don't think this is necessarily on one side, either on the money or the relationship side. I think it's a really general overall thing that you're going to be popular to a certain extent, but you're going to be busy. You're going to have a lot on your plate. Let's go straight onto the relationship side. Let's see what's coming through on this message here. Not everything is what you see. So it's a case here that sometimes, and this could be, it's concerning you here, Taurus. And sometimes, and we all do this. So it's not an exception. It's not a bad thing or anything like that. But sometimes we make preconceptions about things, or we make a judgment about things that turn out to not totally be what we thought it was going to be. And I think that's the case here. And I think you're going to wake up to some of the ideas that kind of going, oh, what an idiot I was. Or, oh dear, I didn't think it was like that. That's the sort of thing. It seems like within relationships, and this is all relationships, this is partner, family, friends, community. In all relationships, I think it's a case of that this week. Let's just see what's going on your, on how the universe is influencing that karmic path, that karmic realization this week. This is very solid. It's consistent. It's, the universe is kind of like putting things in front of you as if to say, and that, and what about that, and that. So it's good to sort of take time out, 2 seconds time out, just sort of kind of going, okay, that can go there. It's not necessarily to completely organize everything at the moment. It's just realizing what you've got on your plate at the moment. So yeah, 7 of Cups. Realizing what is the most evident path for you to take. And I think this is what the universe is trying to sort of help you to do. It's gradually like an algorithm. It's gradually sorting things out so you can work a lot better or be a lot better within yourself and be a lot connected with the world that is around you. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence your karmic path. They're pushing on upwards. They're fueling this section at the top, which we'll see at the end of the video, but at the end of the reading. But they're fueling that, and I think they're fueling the Queen of Cups more than anything. And they're encouraging you. They're encouraging you to be your higher self, basically. 9 of Wands. So yeah, starting on that journey of discovery about yourself, and it is. Maybe it's a case of reassessing those healthy boundaries. We all have to do that from time to time. And it looks like this case here that your guides are trying to help you with that reassessment of how you approach life or how you interact with the people that are around you. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. This is 2 halves. This is a game of 2 halves. So they're almost sort of saying, sorry, I've got a friendly fly here. It's really hot here, really humid. I saw a viper snake in the garden the other day as well, yesterday, or earlier on today actually. Let's just get back to that. Okay, get back to the reading. Yeah, they're really being advisors here. They're helping you to see every angle of the situation. So they're sort of like they're when you get a little something that turns up in your inner conversation, I would listen to it because they're trying to give you all sides of the stories in a way. They're almost giving you this sort of, they're backing up the universe here where you've got a lot of possibilities, but in reality, there's only one choice to make. There's only one evident path, and therefore there is no choice. And I think this is what the guides are trying to do here. They got a lot of ideas. That's it. They're explaining about a lot of ideas. They're sort of saying, what about this? What about that? Can you see this? What about this angle of this situation or this relationship? How do you interact with this person? Maybe we can act like this. So they're really trying to sort of like turn it in all the ways in order for you to get the best out of the situation. And with the new assessment of your healthy boundaries, it's going to change your relationships that you have with the people around you to a certain extent, simply because we're all evolving and the world is evolving. So those boundaries are going to change every now and then. You know, they're going to be reassessed at the moment, as time goes on. And that's what it seems like here. So in your relationships, it's a real sort of repositioning. And it'll be interesting to see what happens on the solstice, really. I may be doing another reading for the solstice reading, a quick reading this week, coming up on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, just for a quick reading for the change on the solstice. Let's just have a look what's going on the relationship side. Oh yeah, I didn't say at the beginning, we have got a competition on Instagram. For those of you who got this far, competition on Instagram for a free reading or a free healing session with myself. And we will be having a keyword that you need to just go to Instagram. You'll be able to see the competition on our Instagram page. That's the Astroflower. There's a link in the description below. Okay, let's just get onto that. Yeah, this is what I thought early on. I think here, your karmic path here is to, it is healthy competition, but really reaching for your highest self. That's what it's doing. Reaching for the best you in the way of money, business, projects, jobs. And it's really asking you to push on, to be very proactive within your workplace or within your financial world at the moment. And it's time to push on. That's what it's sort of saying here. Let's just see how the universe is trying to guide that karmic path. They're really pushing. They're feeding this as well. I think they're pushing you as well. They're not going to allow you to rest on your laurels. That's what it's sort of saying. The universe there. So yeah, the universe is going to unload on you in a good way by sort of saying, you know, if you back up, I'm going to put that on your shoulders. If you stop going forward, I'm gonna put that on your shoulders. The funny thing was, just having a quick look at your readings last week. That card there, the Judgment card was in this position of the Wands. It's a real sort of switching around, and that Seven of Cups was up in petal 10 last week. So it's all very, very interesting. And this page of Wands was over in this position. So there's a real switching going on here, and it's the rhythm of life, and there's a definite change in your rhythm going on at the moment. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence your karmic path. When you're enjoying that exciting go-get-em energy of work, of business, job, projects, that's when you come alive, Taurus, when you really get stuck in, and you guys are sort of trying to encourage that joy within you. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Now the funny thing is, the Queen of Swords was in that position last week, and it's sort of saying don't forget, okay, you've got to keep your eye on the road. Yeah, understandable. But don't forget to lift your head up to see what's coming up. And don't forget to enjoy the journey. Because sometimes, Taurus, you can put your head down and plow on through, and you might come out the other side and say, oh yeah, I got things done, it was hard work, but did you enjoy it? And sometimes the Queen of Swords has got that little bit subdued emotions on the side of life. And I think that's possibly, it's something that you should be aware of, that I think your guides are trying to help you, encourage you to actually enjoy the process or enjoy the journey at the same time. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence your conversation within you on your money side and your financial sort of side. They're almost like encouraging you, sort of saying, kind of going, if you just get this done, then you can get that done. And then once you get that done, you can get this done. They're really sort of like just pushing you on in small increments, getting small victories all the way through. So getting this done, it's done, posted. And if there's things to arrange, you might have to come back and arrange them at some point in the near future. But as I say, I think there's going to be a lot on your plate at the moment, and it'd be good for you to just get the things done for you. Ace of Cups. Yeah, that's that joy again. So I think this is where your guides are helping you. When they trigger something within you saying, oh, I just got to do this, just do it, get it out of the way. So then you can have fun. I think that's what the guides are trying to help you there. They're trying to help this Queen of Cups shine within you. They're trying to make you realize that no matter what you do, if you play hard, if you work hard, you've got to play hard. You've got to enjoy life as well. And there's that healthy balance that you've got to find. And when you're working a lot and there's a lot of things going on, that's when the healthy balance is going to come into play. So I would make sure that there is a lot of enjoyment in whatever you do at the moment. Even, more so in the work side than on the relationship side. Simply because you don't want to, if you get lost in your work, you're going to lose some relationships, because now is a time of repositioning for others as much for you. And that's going to make your relationships a lot better in the future, a lot more sturdier, a lot more reliable. So they're dependable people, etc., that you can rely upon. And I think that's not only comes from them, but it also comes from you and how you sort of position yourself. On the financial sort of side, I think there's definitely, that work ethic of working hard and playing hard is really important for you this week, and enjoying the success. Okay. This is about confronting life. This is about which Taurus, obviously you've got those horns, you're very good at confronting life. It seems to, it's like an air of confidence that you should have with you this week. It's not a false confidence, like just sort of ego confidence. It's more confidence because you're actually doing things. But you should carry that confidence into everything you do in life, into your general demeanor. And I think it will be a good thing because it will help to spark a lot more other things in your life around you at the moment. Wheel of Fortune. This is it. You're going to feel that change coming, that solstice energy coming in. Let's just pull a card for the solstice energy. You're definitely, things are changing for you. And this is, I think this is important for the relationship side as much as it is for the work side. Reaching your higher self or reaching your best on your work side, and obviously reassessing your relationships that are around you. Don't forget, play hard, work hard and play hard. That's really important, okay? Let's just have a quick look how this solstice is going to affect you. 5 of Cups, disappointing. You might be disappointed with the overall world rather than yourself. So I don't think that disappointment is to do with yourself. It's more a case that the world around us will not be going as fast as you so desire, as fast as you anyway. Okay. Life should be fun. It may never happen. And if you don't live life, it certainly won't happen. So your dreams will not come true unless you live your life. So I guess the key word for this reading, and this is for the competition, I guess the key word for you is live it. Oh, that's 2 words, isn't it? Okay, live. Okay? So if you want to go into the competition, you've got to go onto Instagram and you'll get it there. We're going to be doing loads of stuff on Cymatic TV because that's going to be affecting that fire that's coming through you there, but also the fire that is at the base of you, Taurus, because of those sunspots that are coming through around the corner. And it's certainly going to be affecting this section here, which is really important. There's a definite change of fortune for you. So there you go, Taurus. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope it helps you out to get the best out of life, because that's what the Astroflower is about. You can obviously get your Astroflower book, which is linked in the description below, and join us on Instagram and loads of other things. In the meantime, Taurus, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.